I've grown up with the internet, as you can tell. I am a child, so I've gotten to see some pretty disturbing shit, all the way from like those overly scary edits of Gangnam Style and Squidward's suicide to all the current shit that we have on the platform. So as you know, as I usually do, I was just doing my thing, scrolling, and eventually, just clicked on an ASMR videos to see what's up, and I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole of a lot of ASMR content. Now, when you say ASMR, you probably think of those whisper videos, you know, the ones where they play with different garbage or where they like eat and shit. I don't mean they eat and shit. I mean like they eat and do other stuff on top of that. It doesn't matter. Either way, basically, I've seen a lot of stuff I really didn't want to see, and here we are. These are basically ASMR roleplay videos that are, how do I put this lightly, just fucking everywhere, man. It's crazy. If you have a scenario in your head, it has probably been already created. Just something to keep in mind for you. So, yeah, now before we begin, I want to make it very clear here, there's no shaming here. I'm not mocking anyone who engages with this kind of content, ironically or, you know, unironically. However, it's not my cup of tea, for sure, but I've talked enough. Let's actually watch the damn thing. Before we begin, this one that we're gonna watch is called Your Girlfriend, and I quote, Your Girlfriend Wants to Have Her First Time With You, ASMR, and a bunch of other things here in parentheses, so, yeah. We'll see what's up.
Sweetheart, your bed is just so nice and comfy after a long day.
So, we're off to a rocky start.
I mean it, baby. That's why I've been sleeping over here. I mean, your sheets, they seem a little bit cooler and more crisp than mine. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the laundry detergent, baby. I don't know, it's just maybe because it's your bed and we come to it together after a long day of adventures. Oh, come on, baby. I know you had fun.
Okay, so this is already extremely difficult to listen to, and I've got like another 13 minutes left to listen to it, so, you know, it's not great. However, I am both impressed and weirded out. Let me explain. You could not pay me to read this shit. Listen, I've done a lot of other questionable things for less than money. However, listen, I had an excuse. The PlayStation wouldn't pay itself.
Even though you're a little sleepy. Well, you know, I can tell. I mean, your eyes get a little bit puffier and your hair gets a little bit more ruffled throughout the day.
Okay, well, this is really long. I feel like I'm planking with how slow time's moving. I feel like every second is like a solid minute, and it doesn't feel great. So I really can't watch this because nothing's happening, just a bunch of fluff. So we're just gonna skip to this part.
Like I said, that we've, you know, experienced a lot of new things together. Like that trip we took last summer, and it was really fun.
Okay, if I'm getting this right, we went on vacation, yet we never did the Devil's Tango. I feel like one of those is a much bigger commitment than the other. Although I've never had a girlfriend, so what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, we were both nervous to fly that far for the first time, but when we got there and we saw all the new sights to see and tried all the new foods, the trip wasn't so scary, right? There was nothing to be nervous about. So,
I feel like I showed up to one of those fucking screening tests they do for movies or whatever they're called. I'm too lazy to Google it. And they just forgot to give me my dialogue, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be saying here. I feel like we should have been handed a script, because the things that she's responding to seem very, very specific.
I was thinking that maybe, you know, maybe we couldn't be ready for the next steps. Oh, baby, like another stepping stone in our relationship.
Alright, I want a round of applause for the girl making these videos. Saturn. Bro's name is Saturn. That's actually kind of fire. I'm naming my kid fucking Mercury. Anyway, I would love to ask, how do you do this? Like, genuinely, I read one corny line in like a Discord text, or my friend says something slightly like cheesy, and my face shifts and I start choking. I'm actually a decent actor, to be fair. I've been pretending to be happy for over 15 years and people are really falling for it. Although the facade is starting to wear off. I could never, however, pick up drama class or anything in school because I can't read corny shit. I try to justify it as me having like dignity and integrity, but I just don't, do I?
I think we should put on some music and maybe dance a little bit to it.
Don't worry, darling. I got just the right thing. I may not have shown it in the actual like second rendition, but we keep pouting. What's up with us in pouting? This sounds like a medical issue. We should probably get it checked out. Alright, so that's finally over. I didn't show you all of it because, I mean, listen, it's just not... It's just a very... It's ASMR, so there's obviously a lot of fluff, but my thoughts... I respect the craft. This is clearly more talent and ability than I've got in anything. And this Saturn girl, she's doing a great job, no doubt about it. Just like I said, not my cup of tea. No shame if it is, but just not for me personally. I will include a link to her channel in the description if you do want to check her stuff out. I'm sure someone will like it. Like I said, no shame to go click it. This was good, but it was kind of tame. I want something a bit more risky. So, yeah, let's see it. Now this one's right up my alley. Your girlfriend finds your search history, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, we've clearly got mommy issues. So that's, so far doing very well on the realism front at least. First things first, analyzing the thumbnail. Raw, let's continue.
Baby, you're home early. No, babe. You're not interrupting anything. I was actually just about to put these cookies in the oven. Yeah, well, I know that I'm not much of a baker, but I felt like doing something really nice for you today.
Once again, just a shit ton of fluff. I mean, listen, man. I got Genshin Impact to play. Can we just get to it? That was a joke. I don't play Genshin Impact. I actually speak to women. Not very often. But it does happen every once in a while. It's like a black hole event.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the whole mommy thing.
I'm into some weird shit myself, but this entire, like, mommy thing is weird, man. Listen, you do you in it, but I'm just gonna stick to my pregnant midgets.
I'm not entirely sure I'd be perfect at the whole taking control thing, but I'd love to be your mommy.
Thing is, you just know someone's absolutely creamed to this. I just know it.
I thought my baby boy would like that.
Again, I didn't include it last time. However, the kissing is arguably the most painful thing to have to listen to. It's very awkward, and I feel like I'm starting to crawl in my skin. I feel like I have to escape it. It's not a great feeling, I can't lie. This one was better for the most part, mainly because it's shorter. It's just under 10 minutes, which is good. Sure saved me a lot of time and pain. That's something. Now, both of these were just kind of tame. You might not think that, but they are kind of tame compared to other stuff. Which I think is a lot more entertaining. This is just bait for a second part. I'm struggling with video ideas, and it's not looking good for me, bruv. But yeah, to wrap this all up, I don't really want this to be a hit piece on this Saturn girl, because this isn't like malicious or bad. If anything, it's so well done that it makes me actually feel awkward. So do check her stuff, if not for genuine pleasure, just for fun, as I don't feel like I've bullied someone. I'm really not trying to swing in that direction. I'll repeat it once more, no shame in enjoying this stuff, but personally, it just ain't for me. I realize I made it seem like this Saturn girl is the only one who does this, but she isn't. Far from it. There's like hundreds of channels. I'd love to cover a different one. I'd love to just like cover this different channels instead of just like an entire topic at the end. I feel like that might be cool. Either way, that doesn't matter. Thank you all for watching. This one's where all the casuals sign off. However, for the true hardcore falconers, ew, what the fuck is that name? The Misfits video was taken down. In conclusion, I'm gonna kill my... just kidding about the ending myself part. However, this video is actually down. So it's not great. I'm quite upset by it. At least I have an excuse not to continue editing the second one, because that shit was a pain in the ass to edit. What will I do about it? Fucking nothing. The zone won't let me. They're continuously cog blocking me, and I can only suck mad dick about it. There's nothing I can do. I don't really mind going to court with them, but I'm scared of that KSI might elbow me in response, so I think I'll just pass. What's coming up next? The Spider-Verse film, the new one. I'm yet to see it. However, from what I've seen of the reviews of other people, that shit seems to have aged very poorly. It seems to have not done very well. Because apparently the movie's really good and I was the one doubting it, so yeah. I'm already not esteemed into the reviewer scene, but I'm definitely not gonna be esteemed after I go and see it and I realize that it's actually really fucking good. But yeah, when I see it, I'll probably just finish it up, make a review on it. Other ideas, I don't really know. As you can see, I'm experimenting like Walter White in the meth lab. I've never seen Breaking Bad, so I don't even know if I use that fucking term right. I'm just kind of throwing eggs at the wall, seeing what sticks, getting chased by the neighbor once they've seen it. But nothing is really stuck so far, since the ethnic tensions, which is obviously great, you know, just the way I like it. Yeah, this is a lot of rambling. I know you're not here for it. However, if you did listen to this entire thing, in the comments say fucking, I don't know, hamburger as a secret code. What the fuck do you mean hamburger? What's wrong with you? Yeah, thank you all for watching once more, especially the ones of you who got to this part. And now that we're done, cheers, and just get the fuck out of my house. My homepage is fucked now. Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. Yeah. This is all that I'm gonna see for the next week. Shit.